Just the cash it feelings.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day, and I'm happy to be here. Okay, A4 Baba is so many persons in one person. So, A4 Baba is a multi-talented artist, someone who is gifted in so many ways. So I have a lot of stocks in me. So I've been blessed with a good voice, and also I've been blessed with you know creativity, an art to share with the world, and I think that's why I'm here to show the world more about me and what I have in stock to give out. Okay, so A4 Baba is making music as far back as 2000 officially. Like I started like in the year 2000, so that's more than 23 years ago. So it's been a long time coming, really. Okay, music has always been my first love. Even when I was younger, I remember being in the church choir as far back. So it's something that I've always loved. I remember my aunt then, because I grew up with my grandmom. Like I spent most of my time with my grandmom, so I have my aunts then. People used to think my grandmom was my mom, and I was like the last child. So I know a lot of them come to me then to do music compose. So what we do is like we listen to music on tapes, so we write the lyrics down and we begin to flow with those lyrics. So over time that became a part of me, and one of the best then I could remember was Dolly Parton. So it was something I used to listen to, I used to write, and so music became a part of me and something I've always wanted to do all my life. Okay, so basically I do Afro pop, but I'm also an inspirational artist. Like I do songs that are inspirational. I do songs that touch the soul and meet with people and connect with people. But I'll classify my genre of music as Afro pop. Oh, okay. It was a journey for me. So I actually released my first album after like 10 years of being in the music industry, and things were moving well. I had a hit track, "Don't Kill It." It was like almost everywhere, and somehow my manager, and my record label relocated to the UK. So it wasn't really flowing as much as I expected. And I'm looking at everything and what I've always wanted for myself. So I thought it wise to step out a little bit and move into the corporate world. By the way, I'm an engineer. I'm an electrical engineer. I'm current certified. So I went back to practice my engineering, and after a while, I decided that, oh, it's time to come back. Something you have love for. I don't think you want to let that slip. So you always come back to your first love. So music is always my first love. Okay, so being away from the scene for a while, it's I looked at it that what am I going to relate back coming back after 10 years. I left like in 2013 thereabout, so I'm coming 10 years after to do what I've always had love for. So the best caption that could get to people's mind is the reincarnation. So like I've been away, so I'm reincarnating, I'm rebirthing a new age for, and that's was the project, what the project was all about. And it wasn't really easy for me going through that project because being away for 10 years, the music business has changed. How music sound has changed. The music you do 10 years is not the same the way it is now. And you have a lot of new guys on the scene, the Gen Zs and all of that. So it's not going to be easy competing with these guys or getting into the same space. So all you have to do is creating something that can also relate and also stand the test of time, and also meet up the standard of what is obtainable at the moment. So it wasn't easy running the project, but God be the glory. I've come this far. Basically my favorite might not actually be the favorite of the people, but as it is, I would say all the songs on that project, they're all beautiful, they're all wonderful. So I moved from what do you call it? I moved from rain of blessings. When you have blessings raining to grace. Grace was something that moved me. But currently now we're on feelings. So feelings now it's the rave at the moment, and it's connecting with the people more, and people are loving it. People are pushing it. And the video is the snippet is already out, and the main video will be dropping soon. And I have one great guy on that project. It's called Maxi Kabiesi from Port Harcourt. It's been there on the scene for a very long time. It's a great talent, so he was the one that did Chocomilo. I don't know, maybe people might not remember, but if you can remember this song, girl, I won't make you no say, now you be my Chocomilo. So he's a great talent on that project, and currently the project is moving, and it's massively moving. Like the numbers are climbing on the streams, and trust me, that's one of the big songs that's going to be coming out that people are going to be feeling at the moment. They're feeling it already, but it's going to be more than what they're feeling currently. That question, it's the $1 million question. Yeah, every artist want to collaborate with the big names, with people who are, making things happen. I have a whole lot of artists on my list, and the list is endless. I would love to have Davido, and I have to have Whiskey. I would love to have Burna Boy. So these are people, over the years, yeah. And one of my greatest, from way back, when I was coming, is Tubaba. Tubaba has always been my number one. If you listen to some of my songs, sometimes people think, you sound like Tubaba, but I have my own style, anyways. But Tubaba is a legend. He's someone I love and I respect 100%. So I want to have all these guys. Tiwa, Tiwa, she's a great vibe. I don't have her on one of my songs. So yeah, I'd love to have all of these persons then. Oh yeah, So like I said earlier, I'm an engineer. So my background is electrical engineering, but I also do project engineering. So what I do is project management, project controls, project planning, and all of that. So I have love for this space. So it's something. If I'm not doing music, this is what I'll be doing, and this is what I'm doing. So I still do my 9 to 5. Outside of music, and it's been wonderful. It's not been easy, but we've been trying to see how we can work through that. Okay, I will tell you for a fact that it's been very difficult. It's been hectic because I'm having to balance work and the music. Music needs attention, your work needs attention. So having to balance these two together actually it's not really been easy. But I've been trying my best. As a project planner, I see how I can, plan my schedules and make sure I meet every target and make sure none is slipping over the other, So I try to marry this together and see how I can space them and give every time to each of them. So it's been great. Well, one of the best is never giving up, because if I had given up 10 years ago, I don't think I'll be here on this space, with the project I have now going out. So whatever you do, stay positive, stay strong, don't give up, keep pushing. Your time will always come. There's always time for everything. Really, that project is giving me some goosebumps, really, because it's been really wonderful. It's more than what I expected. iRock shot it, and iRock has done a great job for that video. He's been doing a lot of projects for other persons, but he said to me like this project is one of his best projects. Having to be on the boats. It's classic. So it's really interesting. I just they catchy feelings. I don't know if you notice. So it's one of my best projects. Trust me. I know other projects will come, but for now, it's the best. It's beautiful. The shots are awesome. People on it were beautiful. It's classic. Trust me. So it's something to look out for. So if you've not seen it, just anticipate that because it's coming and it's going to blow your screen. For me, success is doing what you love best. doing what you know how to do, doing what makes you happy, doing what makes you feel okay. So for you to be successful, you need to be happy in what you do. If you're not happy in what you do, then I don't think success counts. So I know people look success in terms of financial gains most times. Like when you see the money coming, you're counting the figures and you think, oh yeah, that's it. But for me, success is um, achieving that one thing you've always wanted to achieve that makes you happy. So that's success for me. So I want to say big thank you to all of you for supporting me. Being that I've been away from the industry for more than 10 years and I'm back, and you are still there for me, and you've just been supporting me. So I love you all, and I'm appreciative of your support. But I want to encourage you to do more. Support me more, share my works, go stream my works everywhere you see it. And if you do video on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, just do videos with my songs. Any of the songs, do videos. I want more support from you so we can get to our destination. We are not there yet. We are pushing, but we'll be there soon. With your support, we'll get there. We'll be the peak. So thank you. I love you all, and God bless you. So on Instagram, you go to at I am A4 Baba. I am A4 Baba. And you go to Facebook also, I am A4 Baba. But I am A4 Baba, you need to add another A at the end of it. But on Instagram, it's just I am A4 Baba. I don't need to add A. Okay, so guys, where you can stream my music, you go to all the platforms. You go to Apple Music, you go to Spotify, you go to Audio Mac, you go to every platform. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is all there. So you search for A4 Baba, you search for the reincarnation, and you see my EP and all the songs. So you stream and you share with all your friends. The links are there, so you just go check that out.